Welcome to American Truck Simulator. I'm your host, Breaking Bad Bear. Please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate you. And now let's get to this live action. Well, since I got you guys past the little intro there, it's going to be me and Red trucking today across America. Trying to make the ride home. Doing it for our friend Hammer, who recently passed away. We're going to miss him dearly. We love you, brother. We just got on here to do a drive in your honor, brother. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get the recording set over and let's get this started. Red, say hello to everybody. Or not.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, there he goes. All right, let's get this old truck started up. Got my view going all over the place. You guys see my little stuffed animal in there? Got my bear in the back with my American flags. A little dinosaur. A little bumblebee. Oh, it's nighttime. We're going to start this off good. Let's see if I can remember everything. The lights on the steering wheel. Gotta remember where everything is on the steering wheel. I've been playing too much Farming Simulator, so there's the brights. I think this is one of them's my Jake brake. Nope, that's the engine brake. Oh, parking brake's on. Oh, that was the engine. Yeah, I'm going through the routine here, trying to check it all out. There we go. Nope, that's reverse. Let's do a brake check. Brakes are working good. For some reason, the truck says it's got 11% damage on it, but I don't know if that's from the last time. But we need to go get the load. And I think Red's waiting on the same thing, so we gotta... Actually, I'm gonna fuel it before we go anywhere, since we're here. Around the corner here. Got half tank of fuel. There's my flatbed trailer. We're not taking that today. We should be... Why does it say pick that my trailer up?
You didn't dismiss it.
Oh, okay. Wait, do I need to dismiss it before I take that load? Or do I just go take that load?
Just go take the load.
Okay. Do you remember what button? Oh, it's I. Okay. I does the center dash thing that changes everything for your information. Trying to remember what that was. Alright, let's shut this down. We need to get fuel. So might as well get fuel while we're here. Red just pulled in. He's going to follow me out. He's probably going to get fuel too. Might as well fuel up while we're here. Get it all done and out of the way. Oop. Just try not to break too many road laws today, Red. Looks like they got some new UI that they put in here. I've noticed that some things changed. Like you can see the banking information, the stocks, what your company's doing. I'll wait before I pull out, Red, so you know which way I'm going. I don't want to leave you while I'm heading for this load. We're not going to use trailers today. We're going to use trailers. We're not going to use our own trailers today. To make it a little bit easier. That way we can get some loads worth a little bit more money, because Red needs to make some money. Oh, got a semi pulling out. Go. Would help if I used my turn signal. I didn't. Oh, they put the speed limit on the other GPS. I wonder if you could turn that stuff off. Is this something you can turn off in the settings, Red?
I have no idea.
Oh, don't pull out on me, fire truck. I got the right of way. See if I can remember what the turn signal is. Oh, I have one. Okay, there it is. It's remembering where everything is. It's been a little bit. There we go. Do a stop. Clear. Rolling. What truck are you rolling in today, Red?
I'm in a Volvo.
You're in your Volvo? Oh, car pulling out in front of me. Not trying to wreck today. Last time we were on, we got in a bunch of wrecks. I think LT and Red were regretting all that work.
Yeah, because you were throwing cars at us.
Well, not that. You guys are getting in your own accidents and causing your own destruction too.
The AI is not so smart on this game.
Yeah. Like the worst of worst. Yeah, I got the right of way, but are they gonna let me go? I don't know. They are. Now, it always still seems like since this is, I believe this is, I don't know. It's got strange AI in it still. It's gotten a lot better since when it first came out, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere of driving a real truck, though, it's nothing like driving a real truck. I mean, they try to get pretty close to it, but it's still, they still got a long ways to go. Like you're still never gonna get the real feeling of the seat, the driving of the vehicle. You pretty much got to have seat time, just like being in a plane. You know, you could play as many flight simulators as you want, but it's still not going to be the same as actually being in the plane and feeling what the plane's doing. That goes the same with the semi truck. You're not going to really know until you're in the seat. So, but this gets pretty close. I mean, wow, this load's way out here. Where in the heck's it taking me?
No, you chose it.
I know. Maybe I should check the map to make sure it's taking me to the load. I don't know. I hope I'm going to the load. That's all I hope for. We'll see when we get out there. See what's going on. Well, at least it's a beautiful night. I hope I fixed all my graphics where everything stays crisp. Everything looks good so far. Oh, at least it's not a completely dark night either. It's not pitch black. I think we're going to a farm. That's why we're going way out in the country. Pick up our load.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting XP for free roam.
Yeah.
When was that a thing?
It's always been a thing.
Has it really?
Yeah.
It's like you're not missing anything. That's always been there.
We just didn't do much free roaming without a trailer.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, we were always trying to take loads. How much money does your company have now, Red? Are you still hurting for money?
439,000.
Okay, so you're starting to do better. We got to get you into the millions. You're not like panicking whether you're gonna make it or not. Your company's gonna crash and burn, or
Oh, what? I had that a couple of times if I wouldn't have had to restart 3 times.
yeah, hard drive. That was before the cloud, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally shut my truck off. Why'd I do that? Oh, I accidentally did that. I just bald spotted my tires. I'm fat fingering buttons that I shouldn't be pushing. Because I'm trying to remember where buttons are in the control, or on my, not my controller, my steering wheel. Alright, we're here. I'd probably say let me pick mine up and then grab yours. I don't know if it's going to spawn it in the same area. Should just automatically give it to you once I take the job, right? It's been a while since we've taken random loads. Usually we're running our own trailers and our own equipment. Today I wanted to make it easy, somewhat easy, and just grab loads, go to point A, go to point B. Looks like we're taking a sprayer unit. I like that they got some tractors modeled in here now. Nice. It's different. It's a little change of pace. Alright. This thing in reverse. The clarity of the mirrors, they're still not adjusted right. The main mirror that you guys see, not the bottom one. The bottom one's pretty close. It needs to be more bubbly. But the top mirror, it needs to be zoomed in more. It should have a thing saying, you know, things may seem bigger in this mirror than they are. Or things may seem closer than they are, because the top mirror is supposed to be like a magnified mirror. That's the way it is on all semis, on the top mirror. And it's just not that. So it does make it difficult to back up sometimes when you don't have that magnification. That's something that they could actually probably fix. But see, the mirrors in the game are just cameras, technically. So it's a camera screen. And you're not getting that actual zoomed in effect. So they could probably just zoom in the camera that's on the mirror a little bit more to magnify the top mirror, and then give a bubble effect for the bottom mirror, because it doesn't really have a bubble effect to it, and it should. Now the side mirror, looking down on the side steps, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty close. But yeah, the top mirrors, they need to be more magnified. You could see behind you a little bit better. That's the only thing I think I see different with the mirrors. And what else do we got going on? Let's see if we can change the camera views. Like I said, I'm just going to take a look because it's been a while since I've been in here. This is my Western Star. I've been running this because I've been running. I was running, like, when I was doing just getting on by myself and running stuff, I would run a lot of heavy loads. This is the truck I got set up for all my heavy loads. My fleet, I don't have, like, all my fleet drivers, they don't drive anything this fancy. This is my fancy truck. So, which I'm enjoying the Western Star. I think there's some more trucks out there I need to look at that recently got added, so I need to look into seeing what that's all about. But yep, good old Western Star. Get back in the cab. We need to do a tug test, which I wonder if it'll let us do a tug test. It should with the parking brake on. Yeah, there's the tug test. Brakes off. We should be good to go. Just making sure that fifth wheel's locked in. Make sure that kingpin's not going anywhere. Oh, I missed my turn there. Let's check actually, before we get going, let's plan our route. Let's check the map, make sure it's not taking us anywhere that we don't want to go. Because if we could take a highway, we'll take a highway. I think it's got us going down some highways. Got us going down 17, got us hitting the 40, got us hitting the 25. Got us taking a back road here, not a big deal. I mean, we could, to make the trip longer, we could just stay on the highway, go up to Denver, come back down, but that's not necessary. I think what I'd like to do, since we haven't been through... Since we haven't been through this area, I wouldn't mind just going this way. But that's an interstate though, right? I guess if we drop off at our stop up there, then we can always pick stuff to go out this way. Because there's a lot of places out this way I have not been. We need to start doing that. Now, here's the other thing. I've been everywhere in the California area on this game, and it took all my it took all my drive lines away. So like we got to literally go down all those roads again. I wonder if that was because every time they add a new state, like I've been everywhere up here. I don't know why that's not there. The only state I haven't been everywhere in yet was Arkansas. Yeah, oh wow, they removed a lot of places that we've been to. I wonder why they did that. Is it for did they add new achievements and then that's why they backed that up for everybody? All right, well the map's good, so I think we're good to go. What do you think, Red? You ready? Start making the drive?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you leading or do you want me to lead?
You lead.
Okay. Sounds like Red's on the phone, so it looks like he's not going to be doing any talking for a minute. Which he knows better, but when will he ever learn? He won't. Alright, well, let's get this party started. So we got a long drive ahead of us. Probably going to take about maybe a half hour in game time to get there. We're good on fuel, so I don't think we're going to need to stop. I think it's going to take us about a half hour to get there. Real time. Take this wide. I didn't look over my other mirror to see what's going on. Alright, out of the collision zone. Yep, just taking the ride home. Hopefully I get some people that love playing this, or actual truck drivers. Let's see. There's enough room for Red to get out. Rolling Red. A little wide, make sure I don't hit anything there. Got an RV, oncoming lanes coming. She slowed down a little bit. Ooh, Red, did you just get in an accident? Looking out the back of the mirror and it looks like you collided with a car. He did. He's just not talking. Red, hurry up and end that call. You got things to do. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The curve was getting a little hairy. Wait a minute. Did that have, when I hit the brakes, did that hit my engine brake? I need to set that up, too, because you can... So, you can set up... I don't know if you can set it up in the game, and I need to see if I can do that inside the truck's UI. But on the control panel, you're supposed to be able to set up in the truck on these newer trucks. You could set up to where you can toggle the engine brake, which is this right here. Or you could set it up to where you hit the brakes. And I'm talking about real life in these trucks. You can set up where you hit the brakes and the engine brake engages, which I like. That's how I like to set my engine brake up, so I don't have to toggle it. And then, I mean, you'll still have to toggle the mode. You got like 3 modes to choose from for the intensity of the engine brake, which I haven't seen yet in here. I don't know if I can do it yet, and I need to play around with it. Or you could set it up as soon as you let off the gas on the accelerator pedal, it automatically kicks in the engine brake, and it does this. Engine brake kicks in. Right now, I have to toggle it by hitting a button, which is not a thing in the Semi usually. Usually, if you just hit the brakes, it engages it. You have like 2... I think you have 2 actual options in real life for the newer trucks. It's either you let off the accelerator and it engages, or you hit the brakes and it engages. And I enjoy the brake, because if I'm getting on the brake, that means it should be engaging. Because there's a lot of times where I'm driving, I just let off the accelerator to coast, like I'm doing now. I'm just letting her coast. And in a situation like this, I would tap the brake and it would engage it. Because you don't have to hit the brake fully to engage it. You just tap the brake and it engages the engine brake. You don't have to be on the brakes the whole time. You just tap the brake and it turns the engine brake on, using the brake pedal to engage it.
Quit playing with your brakes. Remember, I'm right behind you.
I'm not really... I'm doing my engine brake, but I have 2 cops in front of me I can't get around. I got one on my left and one in front of me. So we're kind of like stuck in a... We're kind of stuck in traffic at the moment. Or we'd be going a little bit quicker. I mean, we're doing the speed limit. It's not like we're not doing the speed limit. This is a state trooper. DPS. Arizona. Highway Patrol. It's a nice looking police truck. What is it? Supposed to be a Ford? Or is it a Ford? I'm trying to get him in my side mirror so I can see. Oh, they're just not going to let me over. Please don't slam on your brakes. I always love the AI. They're either slamming on their brakes, they're speeding past each other. We're going to be able to get around this guy now, so. Oh, what is this? This is the thing that we got to deal with. Now this guy gets over. Now he's blocking me. Okay. As soon as I try to get up to speed to pass these guys. Oh. We're just stuck in this lane today. You're not supposed to get this close. Just to let you guys know, you're not supposed to get that close to vehicles in the truck. I'm gonna let you know that right now. That's like super, super, super dangerous. You never get that close in a Semi. I'm just trying to get used to the steering wheel and everything again, so I'm like Trying to figure. I was looking down to look to see where my. That's why that's another reason you don't text and drive, especially in a semi truck. That's a big no-no. Most dangerous piece of equipment on the road. It's the last thing you need to do is texting and driving. See if I can. Hey, I'm set for 75, Red. Oh boy. So weird. That's the weirdest thing about driving these semis in game compared to driving them in real life. Oh, it's nothing. I don't know. It's weird. It's definitely a simulation, that's for sure. I'm on the rumble strip. On the rumble strip. I can say this much, I'm not this bad in real life. Nowhere close. What is going on up here? Did the speed limit change? We're just cruising right along. What is going on today? Are you getting any hiccups, Red?
I am.
Okay. Oh, fucking, this traffic just automatically just like stopped completely. All of a sudden everybody was going 75. Stop traffic, stop traffic, stop traffic. We were all going 75 and everything just came to a screeching halt. What is going on up here? Here, I'll let you in, Red, because you're not going to be able to get in if I don't. This traffic, man. Holy cow. Of course. Let's just do what they do in real life. Cut you off. Don't leave you any space. That's another reason I despise driving through big cities. You could give yourself as a trucker all the space you want, and there's always gonna be somebody closing the gap in front of you. I'm on your side, Red.
Yeah, I got over here and a truck came over and then it braked in front of me.
Yeah, stay over there. I'm gonna get around and we're gonna get in the fast lane. Try to get around these guys. Oh, they're braking again. I'm coming over. Yeah, no matter what you do, you could be creating the biggest gap in the world, and this is about the size of the gap you want, maybe a little bit. Yeah, usually about 65. You're looking about a little bit. Yeah, about right there. Get this thing back up to speed. We went from like 75 to nothing. No wonder my tires are roasted on this thing half the time. Which I think I just put brand new tires on this truck. I'm gonna have flat spots on them. Yeah, the last time we played, the AI just was wrecking me, wrecking Red, wrecking LT. We couldn't keep them on the road. It's a crazy road for 75. Holy cow. Doubt they have that sharp of a turn without any warning signs saying you can go 75. I wonder if there's a way I can make these signs a little more clear. Because it takes forever for the signs to render. I got everything set on Epic. Alright, slowing her down. We got a interchange coming up. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, 40 East. You all right back there, Red?
I'm fine.
Okay. All right, let's jump lanes. I think we're good. Definitely don't need to be in this lane, but I'm gonna make this semi let me over if he's not. There we go. That's another thing. They need to let the AI give way sometimes. I mean, if I was coming up on that highway already almost past that semi like that, that driver would have gave way to let me over. He would have backed off to let me in. He wouldn't have pushed me off the road like that. That's a lot of things. Like, this game is nowhere close to. It's all got a long ways to go to be close to real life. But I would advise, if anybody does get into trucking, to please go to trucking school. You can play this all day long. Your world's going to be rocked when you go to trucking school. And from a person that's been to trucking school and did it, probably been about, 11 years ago now, maybe 12. Wow, what is going on with today's game? I saw so many people drop out because they thought they could. They're like, oh, I got this in the bag. I went to a class full of like 60 people, and there was only 3 of us at the end of it. As it went on, it's like people waste a lot of money. You know, they paid that tuition to be there too. So you're talking like, I think it was like close to. What was it, like close to 12 grand for tuition or something like that? It was either 7,500 or 12 grand. I couldn't remember. Oh no, 12 because I had to get a loan, so I think it was like 12 grand, and then I paid my loan off early, so it'd been like 7,500 is what it was because I paid the loan off early. There's technically 7,500 for the tuition, but to waste that much money to come to something and not even finish it, it's like, dude. Like, I saw some people come and they were partying and stuff after the classes, and I'm like, you guys aren't taking this seriously. Like, you guys want to make a life change, but this isn't college, and this is real life. If you want to change your life, then change your life, but don't come here and play games. That's why there was such a high dropout rate. See, now you guys see how close I'm getting to this vehicle? That's too close. It should be about. Let me back off a little bit more. Oh, should be about right there. That's about your minimum distance you want to be from a vehicle. But like I said, in big cities, it don't matter. They just cut in front of you, and they make the situation dangerous. But the best thing you can do is try to back off, and you gotta, if you're quick to anger, don't be driving these vehicles. Go to anger management before you even decide to get in a truck like this. You can't be quick to anger. But like, if you got a tendency to road rage, you're in the wrong business. Don't get in these trucks. You're gonna end up in prison. Is what's gonna happen. You're taking on a whole new responsibility driving a rig, and it comes with you may end up in prison. If you fuck up big enough and it was your fault and you were doing some dumb shit. If you got a drug problem, don't come into this job, because I've seen a lot of truck drivers come into this job and have drug problems, and they were gone And you're going to lose your license forever for that stuff. So, and you're going to get fined, and the fines aren't cheap, and you're probably going to go to jail. So, and that's not cheap. Just use your noggin before you decide to get into something like this. And the other thing people don't tell you is how much time it takes to do a job like this, and how much time away, depending on what you do. So there's local, we don't need anything here, so I can go around. There's you can get local routes. They're dedicated local routes. They get you home every day, you know, at the end of your shift. You know, you'll do like you'll do close to a 14-hour day. It just depends. Sometimes they're 12, sometimes they're 10. It just depends on the route you get stuck with for the day. You could do dedicated and get you home every day, but you're not gonna have, you know, you'll get home to see the wife, you'll get home to see the kids, but there's not a lot you can do because you're only getting on those weekends. Some places only give you a 36-hour break. You know, you pretty much get your 40 hours. They'll give you your 40 hours off. It's pretty much what they do. They'll give you your 2 days and then you're right back at it. But trying to get all that stuff done within those 2 days, it's exhausting. It's just a lot. It's a lot to turn around. What is this traffic doing? See, in real life, you wouldn't have to worry about situations. Usually, you don't really see, especially out in, we're not in a big city, so you wouldn't even see a situation like that happen out on the main highway. The bigger cities, you'd see that crap, but we're out in the middle of nowhere that you shouldn't even, like, the AI is so, they need to refine the AI in this game. Right, Red?
Yeah.
They're good at adding states and adding all this extra stuff, but they need to refine the AI. Sorry, I've been foot driving it because the AI. And it also seems like there's heavy traffic, which also on open roads like this, you don't see a lot of heavy traffic in between places like this. Like, that guy's driving. What in the hell? You know what I'm saying? Just randomly slamming on their brakes, going from like, and here's the thing: the AI, when they slam on their brakes, they're not slowing down like a vehicle would slow down. They're slamming on their brakes and going from 75 to 0, which is crazy. I don't get it. That's another thing they need to fix. Like, okay, those vehicles aren't going to stop that fast. The only time they're going to stop that fast is if they collide with something. But going from 75 to 0 is impossible in any vehicle. So you guys are going to get to see my snappy responses. The oh shit moment. You're like, oh no! Please! Please! This isn't a... Oh, we're gonna miss the way station because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get over. I'm over. I made it to the way station. Pull in, Red. Can you make it? Oh. Then for the way station, you get more of a warning for that too. So like the warning is like instantaneous. It's like, hey, guess what you get to do? Pull into a way station. Here's another thing I'd like to see. Scale houses, because I've never been to a scale house where I've had to stop. Well, actually, no. Actually, I have. I think in Ohio, I've been to Ohio. You had to stop on their scales. Because it was a smaller scale house. I would like to see, like, a through line, too. Like, you have a stop line, you got a through line. You go through the through line, it still weighs you, but you got to drive, like, 5 miles an hour. Because that's what most scales make you do. You got to drive 5 miles an hour through the scale. Oh, this one does. What kind of scale pad is this? The scale pad's not even mapped in right. It's supposed to map. It's supposed to scale the whole truck, not just. What is going on here? Okay, I'm weighing 80,000 pounds, a little over. So technically, we're overweight. We must have a special permit to be pulling this heavy load, so. Looks like they didn't pull me in, so we're good. Apparently we passed. We must have a special permit to pull this load. We're cruising again. Still with me back there, Red? You're not doing much talking today.
Oh, I'm back here. Unlike you, I didn't have to weigh in back there. I got a pass.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
I mean, technically, we could just... I think we could bypass them. I don't think we get fined because I have the fines turned off, I believe, for traffic infractions. I did that for Red, by the way, so if everybody wants to know, oh, why ain't you playing it in hardcore mode? Have the traffic infractions on. Well, it's because Red needs to build his company up. This is like his fourth, third, fifth time restarting his game. He's got to catch up to me. I played this so much, I'm up to 86 million, you know. He's got a long ways to go. Sorry, I slowed down a little bit for that curve. I'll pick her back up, Red. We'll get her going. That's 75. We'll get going to 75. Red's like, I'm just cruising today.
Yeah, I am.
Every time I want to get up to speed, a car that's trying to do the speed limit slows down in front of me. This is a not to do. I really just want to fling this AI car at Red, but don't do this in real life. This will get you put in prison. You do that in a semi, you're going to jail. Alright, we're just going to go around these guys. I don't know what is going on. Why am I able to go so fast? Could be going only 75, so we'll bring her back down. There we go, 75. Get the cruise control set so I'm not foot pedaling it. We're just gonna zigzag around these vehicles like we always do. We ain't got time for that real stuff. I try. Sometimes when I get in this game, I try, but then I'm like, you know, it's a game. Why am I'm not trying to show off here. I'm not trying to show my skills. I'll show my dodging skills. There's a moment, because there's different types of skids in a semi. You have your steer skid, you have your drive skid, and you have your trailer skid. And there's a thing called God Take the Wheel. Well, it's not called God Take the Wheel for a reason. If you're in a full skid, which that means all your wheels are in a skid. Sometimes instead of trying to correct it, let the truck correct itself. There's enough weight in the truck on them drives that the truck will actually kind of sort of correct itself. I don't know what it's like in this game, but I know in real life the truck will actually try to correct itself. And the majority of the time, you might get out of an accident if there's nothing in front of you, and it'll fix itself. I've had that happen to me once on black ice. and you could overcorrect the truck easy because you're panicking. When you're trying to recorrect the steer of the vehicle, you really want to use small driving movements in the wheel. But when you think it's going to be too much, just let the vehicle go. Let that steering wheel go. I know it's hard to do, but it will fix itself. Unless you're trying to avoid the ditch or avoid a passenger car, then you just have no issue. You're just gonna have to put it in the ditch. You don't have a choice. But I've had times where it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm the only guy on the highway, and I'm on a 5-lane stretch of highway, and I hit black ice. I pretty much had the whole rig sideways on black ice for a half a mile, going one way, going back the other way, bringing it back straight. And there got to a point to where I just let the wheel go because I couldn't get it straight enough. I almost had it jackknifed a few times, so I let the wheel go, and it just straightened itself out. I pulled off on the nearest on-ramp, and Trooper pulled up behind me, and he's like, I'm not pulling you over or anything. I'm just checking to see if you're okay. I said, yeah, I think I'm okay. He's like, I saw everything. I'm like, you saw everything? I said, you seen it from the start? He's like, yeah, I saw it from the start. I was sitting here and here. I'm like, oh no. He's like, I cannot believe you saved that. I'm like, yeah, if it's okay, I'm gonna be probably sitting here for about a half hour to gather myself, because in my mind, I'm like, man, if I had to take a crap, I probably would have crapped my pants right there and then, because I was in a ride for my life. It was something. It was incredible. I've had some moments that were out of my control. Hydroplaning in a semi is not for the faint of heart either. You can lose control. Oh, we need this intersection, right? I got to talking, I wasn't paying attention. And we need the inside one. We're taking north, 25 north. Sorry about that, Red. But yeah, I was on a ride for my life. It was
Pay attention where we're going, please.
Well,
I know you're busy talking, but I almost hit the guardrail back there.
Yeah, I was checking to see if anybody was chatting. That's why you don't text and drive. I was going to look over, see if anybody was talking in chat while I was rambling on. I think we got another interchange coming up too, so I probably should pay a little bit more attention. What's this one doing? This one's an exit. I think we could get over. Are we exiting on this one? Sorry, I'm slowing down because I'm trying to see where we're going. I think we stay on the main highway. We need to get over a lane. Yeah, we're staying on the main, I believe. Yeah, jump over a lane, Red. We're not going down this way. Yeah, when I was doing my driver's test, when I was talking about hydroplaning, when I did my driver's test, the instructor was like, "Holy cow, I couldn't believe you kept the truck under control." Because when you do your driver's test, you do it with an empty semi-trailer and a what is going on here? This AI, man. You're doing it with an empty semi-trailer and a day cab, so you're not loaded. There's no weight on it, and it was pouring down rain like a monsoon, and we're getting ready to hit a curve, and you just feel the whole truck lift up off the ground. Like it's a feeling, a drive by the seat feeling, and you literally feel the truck feel like it's floating. But the instructor's like, we hydroplaned twice during your test, and I cannot believe you kept that thing under control. And I'm like, I'm just a natural, sir. I don't know. Done a lot of driving in my life. It's not the only time I've drove a piece of heavy equipment, you know. It's like, I think I'm a natural. But yeah, hydroplaning, that could be a total issue. Just like driving on snow is different from driving on ice. Especially loaded and unloaded. I did learn this. I will never train somebody in the wintertime ever again. I did it one time, and I said never again will I train somebody in the wintertime. Somebody that was fresh out of school about killed me and him and the people in front of us and the people beside us. I'm like, I told him to slow down. I don't know how many times. I was like, dude, you need to slow down or you need to pull the truck over. And I'm going to take you back to the terminal. He wouldn't listen. So I told him, I said, if you don't pull this truck over now, dude, I'm just going to pull the trailer brake and we're going to come to stop in the middle of traffic. Because he was being reckless. I told him to give the vehicle space. I'm like, so in wintertime, you want to double your space in a semi. And I told him, I was like, dude, you need to double your space. You need to quit trying to pass everybody. I said, we are not in a hurry. These roads are bad. There was like 3 inches of snow on the highway. Like, you couldn't see the lines. I said, look, we are not in the position to be passing anybody. I said, you need to turn your hazards on, and we need to slow down. He just wouldn't listen. But yeah, that was the last time I ever trained somebody in the wintertime because, like I said, he almost got us killed. He lost control of the vehicle a little bit. I had to grab the wheel to get it back in line. I said, let off the gas. Don't touch anything. I grabbed the wheel and straightened it back out. And I was like, just stop the semi-truck. Just stop the semi-truck. Because you couldn't really pull over. He stopped the semi-truck. I said, get out of the seat. Move. I got in the seat and started driving. And I told him, I said, I'll teach you how to do all this paperwork and the stops and stuff, but tomorrow you're going to be getting a new driver or a new trainer because I'm not going to be training you because the guy just didn't listen. And I told people in the office gave me so many problems because of it. And I'm like, look, it's not worth my life, let alone everybody else's life on the road for me to be training this guy. I said, he wouldn't listen to me. And you guys told me that you wanted him to drive today, and it was a bad idea, and I told you guys that in the first place. And not one of you gave 2 craps about it. And I told you he wasn't going to be ready to drive on his first day, especially on a day that was crap out. I said you shouldn't have been forcing him to drive on this day anyways, and forcing me to make him do that. I told him, I said, I'm never doing this stuff again. If you want me to train somebody, it's going to be in the spring, summer, and fall, and the roads are going to be clear. If it's a crap day, the driver's not driving. And I already told him that. I put my foot down. So that became the thing where I didn't train drivers in the wintertime. So I think that should be a thing anyways. There should never be a new driver that hits the road in the middle of winter. I think they need to have at least a couple months of road time on clear roads before they get behind the wheel. Because they're still trying to learn the truck. They're still trying to learn the job. There's just so much that goes into it. Another thing is right when some of these guys that get out of trucking school, and who knows where they came from, you know, because at the time, some people were just handed their dang license. Like, I came from a state where your license wasn't handed to you. You actually earned it. But you got states where people were just getting handed licenses. And I'm going to say this much. They did not know how to drive at all. They shouldn't have been behind the wheel. Like, they were just finding people to give licenses to. It was ridiculous. Like, coming from trucking school, you should know how to drive the truck. Some of these guys that I was training didn't even know how to drive the truck. I'd fail them and send them back to the company and say, you need to send them back to school because they don't even know how to drive a semi. I don't know how they got I don't know how they got through school because they weren't the ones driving the truck. I told them that too. These guys aren't the ones driving the truck. I've even trained people that barely spoke English. That was, I don't know, 9 years ago. Like, they had to use a translator. You know how hard that made my job? I was like, I couldn't take it. I was like, you guys can't send me these foreign drivers. I'm not training them. I'm not going to train them because I can't speak to them. Even in the translator, they wanted me to use translator. I was like, even with the translator, I couldn't understand them because I don't know. I don't know. It was too much. It was just too much. I didn't do it. It wasn't worth the extra money either. It wasn't worth what they were trying to give you. It wasn't enough. You guys are getting stories from a real life trucker. So I hope you enjoy a little bit of it. I've seen a lot of stuff on the road. Seen a lot of accidents, a lot of things that could have been prevented. I've seen a lot of drivers that shouldn't be on the road, especially semi drivers. Like I was passing a trucker one time. They had like all these different type GPSs in their windows. Like you only need one or two you got the newer trucks. Sometimes they got the newer in truck GPS, which aren't really, you don't really want to depend on those. You want to get your like a really nice one. Like I ran with a Rand McNally. I love those. So I ran with a Rand McNally, but I would pass a truck. I would pass some of these foreign trucks that had like 6 or 7 of them things. What? What, Red?
Yeah, I know you're talking to your audience, but kick the speed.
Okay.
Well, we're on the floorboard and
we're speeding. What do you mean kick it? We're speeding. I'm trying to keep it within a sensible speed limit. You want to do like 75, and that's not. We can't.
You're going 61.
Okay. All right. I'll set my cruise control. There you go.
Bad as AI.
I am not as bad as AI.
Yeah, you are. You're going fast one moment and going slow the next moment.
No.
Make me slam on my brakes back here.
I'm not slamming on my brakes, and I'm not like slowing down fast like AI.
No, make me slam on my brake.
Okay. Well, this speed limit's, I'm not slowing down. The truck's slowing down. We got a curve coming up too. And I got to pull in for a wait. Which I'm not sure where this one is. Do I got to pull off on the exit?
Yep. I think it's on the exit.
It might be. I don't know. We'll take the exit. I've never seen a way station off an exit like this. This is going to be a first. I wonder if this is like modeled in legit. Yeah, it's right there. Son of a gun. Yeah, I've never seen something like this before.
Never seen a weigh-in station on an exit before.
I wonder if this is actually modeled in real life. I wonder where I pull for the way. Oh, it's right here off to the shoulder here. Interesting. This is interesting. I've never seen this before. Okay, at a smaller scale like this, you would stop on the scales. But they at least need to model the scale for the whole semi-trailer. Okay. Here I'm underweight. I'm 79,000 pounds, by the way, guys. And at my last one, I was 80,223 pounds. How much fuel did we use? I didn't use that much fuel, so there's no way I lost that much weight in fuel.
Almost half.
I think those scales are just random. I don't even think they're accurate. There's no way.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm almost half in this truck.
All right. We got off an exit to get back on another exit, by the way. I'm just going to let you know.
Yeah, I saw that.
But we're probably getting close to our destination. Because I think we got to take a few back roads. That's one thing I think we need for this game is track IR, or what is it? Track IR? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to go straight. How's chat doing today? Anybody in the chat? Nobody? Nobody wants to say hi? Yeah, I've seen people doing the Illinois map. I don't know how they get involved with that stuff. I need to look into that. I want to do stuff like that. I want to be involved in driving the Illinois map. Like a big hype. Ooh, Illinois. You're going to be driving through a lot of farmland if you take any of the back roads. I think Illinois highways are some of the easiest highways to drive anyway, so they got some pretty easy highways to drive. It's not too bad. Also, I want to know are they actually modeling these roads off the actual? Are they just are they taking these roads off of Google Map and just making it that way? I hope that's how they're doing it. And sort of trying to model everything the way it looks. Or as close to it what it looks. I know they can't use the actual brand names, but I wonder if I want to know if they modeled the arch right and put it in the right place. Because I've drove through there quite a bit, so I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know if they messed it up. But like, well, this ain't right. I better pick up the speed. Red's gonna start saying something. I'm like, why ain't you going 65? They got some cranes out there doing something. They're putting up windmills. That's what's going on. What a waste. Red, you've been quiet. You don't have anything to talk about today? You've just been quiet the whole time. Are you muted, Red? Oh, Lord.
I'm not muted. I'm just trying to scarf down my food and
Well,
trying not to choke on it.
I mean, we could pull the trucks over. I didn't know you were trying to eat dinner.
Well, I'm good.
Okay. I mean, that's something we could have done before we started the stream. Oh, you're just you're full of it today, Red. Yeah, today's pretty much a chillax cruise day, hanging out. Me and Red's a little bit behind on getting videos done. So, like I said, we just recently lost a friend, and today we were just wanting to get on and chillax a little bit and just cruise around and do a few loads and just kind of hang out, you know. Not necessarily get really anything done, but see if I can make this turn. This is what I need track IR for, so I could have turned my head. Right now I have to I grab over to my right side to grab the mouse to do all the view. I don't know if that's what Red does. Do you grab your mouse, Red, when you're driving with your steering wheel to do your view? Oh, you don't? Do you use your hat switch? I think I can do it with my hat switch too. Let me see. Oh yeah. Do you use your hat switch to do it? Which I don't like it too much because I don't know. Weird. Well, I mean, if the traffic's not going to go, I'm going. I don't know why they're all stopped. If you stay on my butt, Red, you might make it through.
No, I'm not gonna make it through.
Okay, well. You know what I'll do? I'm just going to stop right here and let traffic go around me so Red can get out. How do I turn on my hazards? I got a hazards button. There we go.
Must be a red light.
I'll pull over for Red so he can get out. Let this traffic by. I pretty much stopped all the traffic around him. Let me know when you get out so I can merge over.
I'm out.
Oh, is that you behind me?
No, I'm out in traffic. You're just blocking traffic.
I'm not blocking traffic. That's why I like letting Red lead this stuff. That way I can stay on him. Red's never drove anything this big except in a simulator. So he has no idea. I always wanted to take him one day, you know. I always wanted to take him with me one day, but he never wanted to do it. I was like, you can come ride with me anytime you want. I'll take you in the truck. It'll be an all-day thing. He didn't like that idea. Like, you can come ride in a real truck, Red. I'll take you for a ride in a real one. And don't be asking me to speed here, because we're on curves. Got a turn coming up. Or a curve. I guess it's a curve. I thought it was going to be a turn. Might as well been a turn. Holy cow. That curve might as well been a turn. What a road. Are they both blocked off? Even that road's blocked off. Interesting. Is this a curve? This is a curve. I like how they got the curves in here. Set my camera back to where I like it. That said 25. I wasn't paying attention. The clarity of the signs need to be a little bit more clear further out. That's something I do want to change. If there's a way to fix that, I'd like to know. If anybody's got an idea on how to fix the clarity of the signs from a further distance, that would be nice. I'd like to be able to read the signs a little bit further out. I have the ability to read them from further out in real life. I want to be able to read them in the game further out. What is going on here? What kind of exit is this? I have no idea what this is. Oh, is this, okay. At first, I was looking at the map, and I'm like, what in the world is going on here? Sometimes you get that in real life. You're looking at it like, you have to see it to believe it. $30-mile-an-hour interchange. Okay, they have gates. Why do they have gates on an exit ramp? Do they close this exit sometimes? I've never seen gates on an exit ramp before. We're cruising. I think we're leaving right in the dust. Did you take that exit back there, Red?
That's okay.
Okay. I just had a driver make me 16 grand. Like I need the money. I totaled this truck one day, and I'm like, well, got to repair the truck. Not a big deal. It was like $1.5 million. I'm like, well, no sweat off my back. Red, he totaled his truck, and he about went into debt. He was like, oh no. That's why we're trying to take it somewhat easy today. If LT was with us, we wouldn't be taking it easy. I'm trying to get Red to his destination so he can make some money. That's pretty much what the goal is today. We're not going to drive like maniacs. Well, we sort of are. Trying to keep it somewhat legit a little bit. I hope everybody's having a good Mother's Day. You called and told your mothers you loved them. If you still have mothers around, I know there might be some people out there that don't, but if you do, call your mama. You know what? I'm over this. I'm over it. I'm in a game. What am I doing? Just pass the guy. Let's do an illegal pass. We don't have tickets or fines on, so we wouldn't get in trouble for that. See if I can get close to rolling my... I got realistic physics on the truck on, so I want to see if I got close to rolling the truck. Oh yeah, how's my fuel doing? Doing okay. We don't need to stop for fuel. Oh, that would have been a fun gas station to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is a curvy road. Holy cow. $45. Oh, that semi almost hit me. $35. I've been coasting, just to let you know. I'm just coasting the whole time. Do that whole thing. Oh, someone's pulled over up here. This episode should be named "The Time We Get to Our Destination When We Lost Our CDL." Day 1. CDL gone. Wow, there's a lot of cops in this area. What is going on? They got checkpoints going on? Accident? Road closure? Road closure? Nope, they're just off in the... I started staring at them. Well, I might go around this guy too. Might take him on the inside, you know, in the dirt. Let me get the tires warmed up like NASCAR. Gotta get them warmed up like we're getting ready to we're getting ready to do a pass here. Get them tires heated up. I don't see any headlights in the distance. We're going for it. Our exit's probably... Oh, no! We're not going for it. There's a car coming. Slam on the brakes. Get back over. What am I doing? Is there enough room to pass them on the shoulder? I don't think there is. Let me see what the soft shoulder feels like. No, there's definitely not enough room.
No, unless you want to hit every one of them little pins on
the little markers, the mile markers.
Yep.
That indicate on. All right, Nope. We got an exit coming up here, and he's hitting his brakes. We gave it our best shot. We tried. This is definitely not a how to do video. That's for dang sure. This is a what not to do. Please don't do this stuff. Don't. I mean, in the game's fine, but in real life, don't do this. Don't do this stuff. Don't do crazy crap. Get you locked up. All right. Wide turns. Wide turns. See how I let go of the wheel and the wheel kind of just fixed itself? That was that thing I was telling you guys. You know, when you're in an oh crap moment, the weight of the vehicle will force the wheel back to its neutral position. Sooner or later. Depends on how bad of a situation you're in. But yeah, it will try to straighten the vehicle back out on its own. Well, I think we're pretty close to our destination, Red. We got to be getting within... Okay. I'm just going to force my way into that lane. I'm about tired of that semi hauling them pipes. Doing whatever he's doing. I'm about ready to run him off the road. fling him into red. I wouldn't do that to you, Red. I'm sorry. Maybe I would. Maybe. Flinging AI in this game is actually fun too, because they fly in the air and just come down like a brick. I don't know if the I don't think the vehicles. That's what they need to model next. Real vehicle physics. I think that should be the biggest thing. Real vehicle physics and a new AI update. Forget adding more states. Let's get better AI. Let's make the signs easier to see from a further distance. And let's do real in-game vehicle physics. So when I wreck this truck, I wreck this truck. Like when I do stuff like this, because traffic's heavy, check this out. This isn't what not to do. Don't pass people on the shoulder. I'm going to pass them on the shoulder because, well, if I wouldn't, AI just does weird things. And my exit's probably coming up, so I don't want to miss it. I'm going to pass people on the shoulder doing 78. I'll slowly bring it over just in case that semi wants to try to push me out of the way. Hopefully Red did the same thing and he didn't get caught up in all that heavy traffic. Ooh. Bless you, Red.
Oh, I didn't realize my mic was down.
Look up at the exit up there. They got the blinking stop signs with the lights around it. That's a real thing. I've seen that before. At nighttime, so you can see the stop signs, so you don't miss the, Usually they don't. I've never seen that on an exit, but I've seen those on, like, back roads that have stop signs. Seen a lot of that in Michigan, on back roads in Michigan. When I was driving through the back roads of Michigan, they had a lot of stop signs like that with the blinking lights all the way around it. They'd light up at night. I gotta pull over for another inspection. Let's see how much the truck weighs now. Oh, what is this? That's not what I wanted. What is this? Why did that pop up? Well, we're underweight. This is pretty close to what we were weighing at the last station. I had a weird window pop up. I don't know if that was from Steam. It's bound to the same button, I guess. Interesting. Did you need to stop, Red, or did you just need to pull through?
You pulled up far enough I was able to hit the button.
Okay. We should test that. Just drive past and see if it finds us for that. I don't know if it finds us to the way station. Since I have the fines off. I have traffic infractions off, so. Just enjoy the cruise. We got to be getting close. Because I think I remember doing a back road, I think on the map, and then our destination should be coming up on this road.
Well, we got 23 miles. 23 miles left to go.
Where do you see that at?
Down there at the bottom says destination, 19 miles left to go. Down there in the lower left, or lower right.
That's AI doing weird stuff again, by the way. Oh, yeah, I see it. 16 miles, this exit. Okay, we'll start to slow down. Nice. Discovered a new city, Colby. Oh yeah, I think I got like the difficulty backing up too. So mine's not going to be an easy drop off probably. It's going to be like in a crazy spot.
Yeah, mine's gonna be a crazy spot too.
See how well I do. I'm a little out of practice, so sometimes I can get it in the first try, sometimes it just depends. All depends on your setup. Where in the world is... Okay. Might want to give me a little bit of room, Red, because I don't know where I'm putting this thing. Wait, is it wanting me to put it in a garage? No. I was about to say, there's no way this thing's going in there. On the other side of this building, I think?
Yep.
Okay, I see where it's going. Wait, this area is tight.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't pull any more farther forward. Give me some space. I got to turn around and come back out. Come back out. Oh my gosh. Get it back in reverse. Couldn't make the turn fully. Yeah, this is a pretty tight yard. Well, it's not even a yard, it's a farm. Try to maneuver it through here. Make sure I'm not going to hit anything on that side. We're just trying to maneuver it enough to get turned around at this point, so we can set up to back up. Man, I almost got this thing jackknife back here just to get the turn out. I'm going to have to back up. I can't even make that, so we're going to have to get close to jackknifing it. Let me look out this window to make sure I'm not going to hit anything. There we go. Man, I haven't had to do this in a long time. There was a place where I had to get it close to jackknife like this to make the turn, to get it turned around. So pretty much I'm dragging the trailer. What you're doing here is what you don't want to do, because you can flat spot the wheels. You're dragging the trailer, which is causing it'll cause the wheels, they're going to turn, but if you go too fast, you can cause them to flat spot. So you got to be careful doing this. You don't want to do it too fast. Especially on hot days. Hot days, them tires would be smoked. Alright. I'll try to pull it by these silos here. Got to get her straightened out somewhat, and we'll try to do a straight back with it. Because, like I said, it's not giving us a whole lot of room. But we'll use as much room as we can from the silos. Which I pretty much got her straight. Look at that. There we go, guys. See the side? Nope. Throw the hazards on. At this point, before backing up, the industry, for all you newbie drivers out there, do your get out and look. This is us getting out and look, because I don't know how to get out of the vehicle here yet. I think you can, I just don't know how to do it. But we're getting out and looking around, making sure there's nothing behind us on our backup. So we're set up. There we go. We got out and looked. They call that goal, by the way, if anybody wants to know. There you go. Your goal is to get out and look. And if you need to readjust, you get out and look again. So if you're unsure, get out and look. Yeah, it looks like I got it today. We're going to do a one and done on this backup. If I don't move around too much. I hit my mouse pad and moved it too much. The thing about backing up is smaller movements and not as fast. You see how fast the steering wheel's moving? I'm not going crazy fast. I'm not going crazy fast in reverse either. So I can manage me backing up. So just like that. And I need to get the parking brake set. This turned off. There we go. And we're gonna unhook. Let's say it should kick me into a menu. And that's first load done today. What do we make? 93 on that. Not bad. So we got all of our bonuses. We didn't crash the cargo. Nice. And we need to go to drive. We can get out of Red's way. Red wants to turn his load in. And I need to find a spot to get out of his way. I don't know if he left me any room to get around him, so I might have to, let me see what he's got going on. I might have to pull over here for now. Well, he might have left me some room. I can't tell. I just back up out of the way so he can pull in. All right, Red, you should be good to come on in. Get out of his way. He's going to need this room. We'll sit right here, see if we can, what he's up to. Always like watching him try to back up a trailer. Get the hazards off. We don't need that on anymore. If we can see him. Oh yeah, we can see his backup spot. It should be right where we were, I believe. He's taking a different angle at it. He's not turning around. He's let's see what his maneuver is. Now, mind you, Red's not a truck driver. I am. So, we're going off of what he's, see what he tries to do. He might take a little bit trying to get it backed up. That's an interesting way to do it, Red.
Yep, when I got it.
Wait, did you get it in? Now, hold on. Did you do that in cab or did you do that outside?
In cab.
No way. No way did you just do that.
It wasn't easy.
Oh, no. Okay. That's the first time I've ever seen it done like that. I'm going to tell you that right now. I've never seen someone back it up like that before. Oh, wait. Did you just do a 90? Because it didn't even look like you were set up for a 90 because you were too close to the other trailer over there. You should have been further this way. But, yeah, you pulled it off, I guess. All right, well, let's set up while he's doing that. Let's set up for the next load. We should be able to grab one out of this town. Jobs. I think we're just doing freight market. Yeah, we're doing freight market. And we want Kobe. Kobe. See what they got. Going where? We don't want nothing going that way. Maybe grab some smaller jobs. This one takes us all the way through a couple cities. That's pulling tandems. That one. See what their big market jobs are. Nope. Nope, don't want to go that way. Don't want to go that way. We could go to Arkansas. We might just do some smaller loads. I always enjoy doing the smaller things. That way we get more stops done and we're not doing such a long run. Now, hold up. Oh, that's because it's going that way. Okay, I get what's going on. Like, why is this going there? I think we take this one right here. And I think the pickup's right where we're at. So this is actually, I believe we're at Golden Meadow, so
There we are.
yeah. So all I got to do is pull forward and pick the load up, and we're good to go. Yeah, let's do some smaller ones. That way we get a few more smaller runs in, and we're not doing all these big ones. All right, I'm gonna pull forward and pick my load up. Freight market. Job. Okay, I'm gonna pull out to the road and turn around so I can get my load. I'm gonna try to back up in that area. Oop. My lights on? Dark out? Oh! Why did that wheel just become so hard to turn? What the heck just happened? My steering wheel just about broke my hand. For some reason, it just is like, no, you're not turning that sharp anymore. And about broke my hand. And the force feedback and the steering wheel just snapped on me. That was weird. That's new. Wait, Red, are you hooked up to your trailer already?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll have to wait for you to get out of the way because mine's just sitting there too, I think. You're going to have to pull in the yard. Welcome to the journey. We're on a drive. We're picking up a new load. We just got done delivering a sprayer to this farm. Oh, they made this non-collision in these areas?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Interesting. Well, that's cool. Here's our get out and look. There you go. We're back in the truck. I've seen people in real life smack their kingpins, which I'm surprised they haven't snapped those things off because they hit them so hard. Doing my tug test on my kingpin. Good. And snap. Race the fifth wheel. Nice thing is I had the audible, so I heard the kingpin snap into place. I heard it go click click. But you'd actually physically get out and do an inspection after you did your tug test. You'll tug to make sure that the kingpin is locked, which I usually make sure I go back just a little bit more and then do a full tug. And then you're going to get out and do your manual inspection to make sure that the pin locked all the way, because I've had it to where the jaws didn't close all the way. It felt like the jaws closed, and it didn't. It didn't close all the way. You don't want to be one of those guys where you lose a trailer or it comes off on the interstate. That's really scary. But yeah, always do your inspections. Check your tires, check your brakes. You know, check your brake lines. You do the whole kit and caboodle. You do your pre-trip on everything. And then make sure you do your post-trip too, because the post-trips are just as important. Pre-trips and post-trips. And sometimes, depending on how far you're going, intermediate inspections, depending on your mileage. Like, most of the time, if you're a day cab driver, you don't need to check in between the majority of your stops. But it's always good to take a look around the truck to see if the hubs are getting hot, because you don't want to have.
You're having a hard time getting out.
Yeah, actually, I am. Believe it or not, I am. Yeah.
Oh,
I got
views, so yeah, you can see.
Yeah, I was getting into some tight area. It's just, yeah, I'm dealing with some stuff. Am I following you on this one? Are you still trying to follow me?
I'm still following you.
Okay. All right, let's get this baby. What is going on here? Hold up. I wonder if I hit a pothole and that's why my steering wheel snapped. My wrist is still kind of... I wasn't expecting my my steering wheel, my force feedback to snap like that, because I had a hold of it and it snapped my wrist.
No, my...
Well, mine's gear driven. I have a gear driven force feedback. I don't have a belt driven steering wheel. So it snapped. Steering wheel's fine. My wrist, on the other hand, damn steering wheel yanked it. I wasn't expecting that. Especially when it's something you didn't see. AI pulling out in front of me again. How much fuel do you have? I have a half a tank.
2/3 of a tank. Or just under half, or just under half.
Yeah, it's pretty close to half, or just under.
Just
over,
under.
just over, just under, just under. Okay.
Just under.
So you should have enough fuel to do this.
I don't
right
have a very big tank on this truck.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No. I need to do some upgrades on it.
But you only have the 75-gallon tanks then. You don't have the 100-gallon tanks.
No.
Okay.
I took over this truck because my AI was complaining because it was too damaged, so I traded out my good truck for this truck, and
Oh, you're running a damaged truck?
I repaired it, and he's driving my truck.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So the AI didn't want to take it because the truck was in too much. It had too much damage.
I bought it used, so the used truck's got damage on it.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
you have to fix them when you buy them. You have to fix them when you buy them.
Really? Do you want to hit this?
Buy,
Do you want to hit this fuel stop up here?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when you buy a used truck, you want to fix it or take it and go get it fixed before
So-
you can hand it off to the AI.
So the used trucks come damaged now.
Yeah,
I didn't
they come
know
damaged.
that.
And if you don't fix them, then the AI won't drive them. they'll be like, well, this truck's too damaged, and they won't drive it.
Did they do that when they added their new damage model? Is that when they did that?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And you gotta check in on it now and on your other guys, because their trucks they're driving can become damaged too. It looks like the semi's going down there where they're pulling in at.
Yeah, that's where the fuel pump is. I saw the sign. You can't see what it says, which it needs to be a little bit more clear. But
I can see it from here.
I can see it, but the words aren't clear until you get close enough to it. Like I see the arrow. See how many pea jugs are sitting. That's another thing they need to do. Just have some random pea jugs sitting on the at the fuel stop. That'd be hilarious. That happens in real life sometimes. You'll see like a gallon jug with pee in it, just sitting on the ground by the trash can. Like you couldn't put it in the trash can, bro. Couldn't dump your pee out in the grass somewhere and then put the jug in there. Like bro, that'd be disgusting, man. There's some dirty truckers out there. I'm not saying they're not good truckers. They're good truckers, but some of them, it's like, listen, let's be a little clean. Let's be a little clean, man. Nobody wants to touch your dirty pee jugs, right, Red? Nobody wants to touch your dirty pee jugs. Nasty. Wait, did them trucks pull in the fuel island and pull out? I think that's the first time I've ever seen a semi pull into the fuel island to get fuel that wasn't us.
Yeah, they pull into the fuel island and they stop for a little bit.
Interesting. Hello, teddy bear. Hello, dinosaur. Let's rock and roll. Try not to get hit pulling out here. I don't know what's going on with traffic here, but we're going to go around it on the side.
Yeah, they're trying to pull into the gas station.
Ooh, train tracks. Going down, just in case. Oh, that one wasn't rough.
Yeah, that one didn't even bounce the truck.
I know, that's what I was saying. That wasn't rough. That's why I was starting to slow down for it, because I thought it was going to be rough. The customer expects their delivery very soon? What the heck's that? I didn't know this was a timed mission.
I think it's a time one. We have 2 hours to get there.
Yeah, we should have plenty of time.
Well, yeah. Well, we got 11 hours to get there, and 2 hour. It's a 2-hour trip, so.
Oh, I see the time. 1 hour and 43 minutes, 2-hour trip. So we're gonna speed it up then. We're gonna have to do some speeding to make up time.
Well, the destination's gonna 2 hours and 30 minutes.
29 minutes, 110 miles.
Yeah.
We'll pick the speed up.
And then we got 11 hours and
It's 1 hour and 36 minutes. Got 1 hour and 36 minutes to get there, and 2 hours and 22 minutes of drive time.
Okay, my time is a little different. Mine
Is
says
it?
11 hours
Huh.
on my timer.
I wonder why it gave you
More time?
more time.
Yeah, it gave me 11 hours.
It gave me 1 hour and 30 minutes.
You
To
better
get
be
there.
You better be jetting then.
I'm going. I got the foot down. We're speeding. I'm already doing 67, going
You
up a
better be
hill.
shooting. You better be shooting flames out of them stacks.
We're going. I'm gonna do some illegal things to get there. I will pass people on the shoulder and in the dirt if I have to. I wonder why it gave you more time than it gave me.
Yeah, it gave me 11 hours and 20 minutes.
Well, we're gonna drive this like a NASCAR. I'm already doing 78.
Yeah, because I didn't get that notification sitting there at the that stop sign.
I am hauling the mail, doing 80. I hope no curves come up because this is dangerous as hell. 82. How fast can we get this truck? We got, fellas. We got to meet. We got a schedule to keep. We're gonna take this at a NASCAR angle here. I don't want to upset the truck any. Perfect turn. We're gonna be passing people on the shoulder. State trooper. See ya. I am
Yeah,
hauling the mail.
Hour and 30 minutes to get there.
Hour and
Or
27.
delivery.
I got an hour and 3 minutes. I gotta make the time up. I'm making time up. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm going 95 mile an hour in a semi. We're making time up. I don't know if we're gonna get it in time. I didn't realize we're doing a timed one. Oh boy, I don't know if this is good. Okay, we need to stay in the left lane. We're getting on the highway up here. I'm gonna be on brakes and Jake brake. Oh man. Oh boy, come on baby, get slowed down without tearing up the fucking wheels. The brakes are hot. I bet you those brakes are hot. Be careful, Red. Don't wreck your truck trying to make that turn. I think I glazed my brakes. I'm just gonna let everybody know my brakes are glazed. It took everything to get that truck to slow down. Oh, I don't think we're getting in time. I'm gonna try. We gotta be getting.
Hey,
close
you got 44. You got 44 minutes. I still got 10 hours left to go.
I know. I'm blasting it though.
Well, yeah, you can get a no, get there late time limit or time thing.
Yeah, I could afford to get there late. I could.
You could afford it, Mr. Billionaire.
I'm not a billionaire yet. I'm a millionaire. Make sure you don't miss this exit down here. Oh, please don't roll it. Oh. Come on, engine brake. I don't see traffic moving. I'm running it. Here we go. I got a schedule to keep. I ain't gonna keep old Bandit down. Not no red light. Please, fire truck, don't pull out. Where's he going? Is he turning? Good, we're going. Take the inside lane. I'm just gonna say, I don't think we're gonna make it 21 minutes. We're gonna be late. I'm trying. I got the pedal to the metal. How did you get a better time? How did you get 11 hours and I only got like 17 minutes to get there? That's crazy.
I don't know.
32 miles. We gotta go 32 more miles. I mean, I have got the pedal to the metal. This thing is ripping. For a semi. Come on, baby. Pick up speed. This load can't be that heavy. It doesn't feel that heavy. It only feels like 50,000 pounds in the back. Maybe 40.
See, if I had my other truck, I'd be able to keep up with you, but...
Oh, could you imagine if this world was Farming Simulator? How great would that would be? How crazy that would be. "23 miles. I don't know whether to pass these guys in the median or on the... I do some dangerous shit. Oh, I don't know if this is a bad idea or a good idea. Oh, the wheel's fighting me. Dodge City. Oh, I'm almost there. Oh. On the brakes. This is where I need to turn in, I think. No, just ahead. Come on, get that semi turned. No! No! You bastard! Why would you stop there? No one stops on train tracks. What are you doing? Why would an AI truck driver stop on train tracks? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Oh, there's a train coming too. I just got to cross the tracks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it across the tracks.
Doing a bunch of illegal stuff to get to my destination. I think it's on the left side, so we're gonna hold the left. I am so late. Oh yeah, I'm already late. Okay. Plus 23 minutes. Okay. Well, I tried. I better pull in where it wants me to pull in. I'm not sure which way it wants me to pull off the dirt road here. My drop-off's over here somewhere. Oh, I see it. Okay. I'll try to do a straight back and fast back this. Try to save as much time as possible. Okay. Who puts a time limit in a trucking game? All right, I'm all out of whack. I don't know what I was doing there. I was looking at the wrong mirrors. I don't know what I was doing. I was panicking. Don't panic. Here we go. Now we'll back up. Oh, come on. Reverse. There we go. Oh, the wheel's grabbing. That's what's going on. There we go. Get in there. Get in your hole. Oh, we're only 51 minutes late, guys. See how much I get penalized for being 53 minutes late. Late. Tons of guns. Do we sit here for 11 hours and make Reds load late? I get out of your way, Red. Still in reverse. We'll watch Red back up. Oh, Red. I wonder why your load wasn't timed, or is it timed and you just somehow got 11 hours and I only got 1?
Yeah, I got 11 hours and you got the 1.
Probably shouldn't have stopped and got fuel. All right, let's get us a new load. Somehow we had a timed job. In Dodge City. We're taking short loads. We're not taking anything crazy. Or we might. Depends on where it's going. Let me check out all the big loads. We are not going to Washington, even though that would be Red would be like, "Ooh, I want to make that money." You know how long it would take us to get all the way up to Washington from here? Like 2 hours. It'd take us 2 hours to get up there. You're not. Some of these routes, it's like they got you going all these long distance, but it's not really paying that good. This one's not that bad. To get over to Arkansas, that's like $91 a mile. Here's $81 a mile. That's going to Texas. This is actually really good right there. Just to go over to the next city for $17,000. That's $99 a mile. That's actually really good. And it's not timed. It's fragile though. So, what's the Diamond? High value cargo.
It says 29 expires in 29 minutes.
Is that just to pick it up?
I think it's pick it up.
Well, let's do it. I think that one will be a good one. We want that. We want that mileage pay. I'm rolling. Right down the road here. Go pick us up a new load. I hope it's not timed. We have to get it there in 29 minutes when we pick it up. I'll be a little disappointed because we've already failed one load because we couldn't get it there in time. You guys can see we're breaking traffic laws. At least I am. Come on, gate, open up. Be the top one. Take job. Be this one right there. The toter. That's never good. Please don't get stuck under there. Another thing people don't tell you is high hitching. If you ever high hitched your saddle, you're a real truck driver and you know what I'm talking about. You're backing up and someone had that trailer jacked all the way up and your saddle snaps underneath of it. getting out of that, you gotta jack the trailer all the way back up to try to get out of it, unless you got like a 2x4 with you to help pin it down, pin the fifth wheel down. But it's still a lot of work. All right, let's get this thing moved out of the way so Red can get his load real quick. I didn't do a tug test, but usually I would do a tug test. And we got 7 hours to get this there, Red, so we're good. We don't have to go do any crazy crap. We picked up a load. I only had like 10 minutes to get it there. It was nuts. It says an hour in game, but that's usually about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. I think an hour equals 15 minutes in game, something like that. I was pushing it. I was like, oh no. Well, I need help, Red. We got to get there fast. What do we got on the back of this? Oh yeah, it's a little the yard dog. And here comes Red, so we're good to go. This baby rolling. The gate open. Come on, gate, open up. Open up. Me and Red got driving to do. See anything? Semi. Oh look, they got a truck they got a truck wash across the street. I wonder if it actually works. Maybe that's something they're going to implement in the future. The truck wash.
I don't know.
Your truck starts getting dirty and you got to take and wash it at one of those. Yeah, that's a semi truck wash. You take it there and they wash your truck. Of course, it should animate a bunch of people scrubbing it down and using pressure washers, because that's what happens. It's not like a car wash where you go through and there's a bunch of machines washing your vehicle. Now, to get a semi clean, it takes people to wash these rigs.
Okay, you have 6 hours. I have 17 hours.
I wonder why it's doing that. What'd you do? Look over the stream to see how much time I had?
Yeah. I have 16 hours and 34 minutes.
Really?
You have 6 hours and 20 minutes.
Ooh. This load might be kind of heavy because it took me a little bit to get stopped. Not sure what the weight was. I didn't check. I mean, it should pay really well. I mean, $99 a mile, man. That's good pay. Especially for you. That's really good. As long as we get it there safely. It'll only take us like, I don't know, like 15 in-game minutes to get it there, maybe? Or not in-game minutes, but real-life minutes.
Something like that.
Yeah. Depending on how fast I drive. We might drive like crazed men. Red's riding the bumper of the trailer. I almost felt a draft coming on. Looks like we got another turn coming up, Red. Been a lot of turns in this journey. Nice thing is we're heading to towns that we haven't been to, so it's all new towns. Oh, Red's got a phone call. Don't wreck your truck trying to talk on the phone. Ooh, I like this little, this is nice. Come on, baby, get slowed down. I think I glazed my brakes. Oh, shit. Okay. That just happened. Just wrecked my truck. And another truck. That just happened. Well, I'm 100% sure I glazed my brakes, by the way, so I'm going to probably have to get to the repair shop for my brakes being glazed, but I'm going to have to get to the repair shop because I probably got a broken headlight on the driver's side now. And maybe a busted radiator. We'll find out. Engine light's on, so yeah, after this, after we hit this drop-off, we'll have to go get the truck fixed because it might stop running on us. I don't want to pay for a tow bill. Well, I don't mind. I got the money. Why not? I'm sitting on 86 mil. Warm the tires up just in case she shuts down on me. Make sure she sticks to the road when I go to slam on the brakes. Don't need her skidding on me. Got another turn coming up, Red. Gonna be a left turn. Gotta warn him so he doesn't rear end me. I'm already in enough damage. I don't want him damaging his truck too. Yeah, this one's a little further up the road. Ooh, rumble strip or a stop sign? Or was that for the, I wonder if that's for the railroad. Oh, no. Oh. Come on. Don't fail me now, truck. Please hold out. I hope Red's not sitting on the tracks. Ooh, look at the bus over there at Antiques. And of course, there's a cop like just sitting there in the bushes. Of course, they'd put a cop sitting there in the bushes. That's funny. Hey! Another semi pulling out on me. Uh-oh. We're grinding gears now. He's not wanting to shift. I think I didn't hurt the... I don't think I hurt the engine. I think I hurt the transmission somehow. It was a light tap. It wasn't even that hard. See if she'll hold together for me. Ooh, what was that? Sometimes I get some weird latency because we're not playing it on the... so American Truck, they have their... they have an official server you can go to. We're not doing it on an official server. Only because if we were doing things like what we're doing, we'd get kicked off of it. They want you to play legit. They want you to be a real truck driver. Well, I'm a real truck driver, and I don't want to be a real truck driver because I do it all the time. So I want to do foolish things that I can't do. That I'm not. Please don't do what I'm doing. Please. We're cruising now. Had this up to like, we were doing like 95 earlier. I think I got up to 98. You know what? What am I doing? Pass on the shoulder. We're cruising now. Got her up to 86. Come on, baby. See if we can get her before our exit. Because I know we got an exit coming. Let's see if we can get her up to like 100. $90. Downhill too, so we should get some speed here. Maybe we'll take the shoulder just in case an exit pops up. Undercover cop. 99. Come on, 100. We are flying 101. I hope I don't blow a tire. That's the worst thing that could happen right now. We blow a tire, it totals the truck. We're done. That's all I gotta say. If we blow a tire right now, we're done. Oh, there's a light up here. We gotta slow down. Oh, we are not stopping for this light. I hope there's no traffic. We are going way too fast. I think we left Red in the dust. I don't know if Red's even behind us anymore. We are just hooking. I think this is the world speed record for some. I don't know. This is crazy. We shouldn't be going this fast. All right, we'll let off the gas a little bit, I guess. There we go. We'll see if Red's back.
I'm trying to catch up with you.
Yeah,
way up there.
we got an exit coming up too. So you're gonna catch me. I'm slowing down. I don't want to flip on the exit because I'm going too fast. Inside exit, Oklahoma City. We got an exit on an exit on an exit. We're taking Southeast Boulevard, it looks like. Did I read that right? Yeah, Southeast something. We're there, Red. We've made it. Oh, there's a repair shop nearby, too, so we can drop the trailer and I can go repair my truck. Devastation. Well, I mean, since I'm repairing the truck, I might as well just do this. Oh, no! Train. Ooh, American train. I like it. Oh, that's windshield wipers. Not what I wanted. Oh, the hazard's on. We beat the truck up so bad that it's grinding every gear that it has. It's on its last leg. I just want to let everybody know it's about done. Ah! Too far to skip parking. I can skip parking? How do you do that? Since when was that a thing? No, don't tell me I gotta back up in there. Oh no. Grinding gears. This poor thing. Oh,
I knew you were gonna hit that truck.
I couldn't see it.
And you set the alarm off.
That's okay. It should have been parked there. That's the thing with these mirrors, like they're not accurate, so you can't see out of them. It's so hard to see out of them. I still can't get the full picture. And this is only a 53-foot trailer, so the mirrors really should be zoomed in. I think on all the mirrors should be zoomed in a little bit more. I wonder if there's a feature where I can zoom those in. Maybe there is, and I haven't done it. They changed it. I'm gonna have to look at that once I get this back there. Are you backing in the same area, or you got a different spot?
No, we got a different spot.
Yeah, that side mirror, I just couldn't see out of it. It doesn't give you enough zoom. Once I park this, I'm gonna see if I can see if there's any other mirror zooms. Like if I'm able to zoom these mirrors in. Because they have changed a lot in the game, so maybe they have, and I just don't see it. Oh, what did I do there? I don't want to do that. Let's unhook. Should have a penalty for damaging the trailer. Yeah, penalty. It's okay. Go to drive. Where would that be? Like F1, I think. What is this menu? Vehicle adjustments menu, I think. Mirrors. Oh, that's the UI mirror. Adjustable mirror. Okay, middle mouse button zooms, but I don't want that. Shouldn't. I'm not worried about the zoom part. I want the mirror to zoom in. Interesting. Well, the mirrors are all set the way I want them set. I want the mirrors themselves to have a zoom lens. They need to be zoomed in more than what they are. So yeah, you can zoom in, but that's not the same. I wonder if does it make it a little bit better? I don't know. That's weird. All right, I'm going to the mechanic shop. I got to repair this thing. It's been... I hit a semi making a left turn. Or I was making a right turn, and I clipped a semi on my left headlight. He come out of nowhere. I looked, and the traffic was clear, and this guy came out of nowhere and just slammed into me. Okay, why can't I get out the gate? There we go. Open up gate. So if I damage the truck anymore, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to pay for it to get repaired anyway, so... My view changed a little bit. That's a nice little repair yard. Interesting. Does it got an in and out? You just drive in and drive out? John's what? John's Auto Repair? Well, John, I hit something. Gonna need repaired. Service. Maybe I just do a full service on this, because the tires, I probably messed the tires up. How are the brakes? Or is that all included now? What's this? Does that mean new? That just means repair?
Which means repair. The other one means all new.
I mean, what the heck? I mean, I got the money. Why not? Let's just make it new. I don't want to mess around with trying to find out if the brakes were glazed over. Oh, shoot, Red. You're like right up in front of me. Nope. Not going out that way. We're just around red. Not sure where we're going. Throw the e-brake on. Let's find another load. I think Red's gonna go in and repair his stuff. Find us a job. Freight market. I don't even know what town we're in. We're in Kansas somewhere. We're in Wichita. $3 an hour or mile. Any good jobs? Texas. Those are a little on the long side. I don't want to drive that long today. See where these are going. Why is everything going so far away? Like why that's not even worth the run. What's in the town over? Yeah, let's go to the town over. They got a bunch of runs, so let's grab the little one. This is instead of deadheading over there, we can at least grab a load that takes us there, and it opens up a new town. So we're gonna do that. Because normally you would just deadhead over there, and it's like, oh, I don't want to deadhead. At least now I'm gonna make a little bit of money just pulling a trailer over. We got to pick up a load lot next door, Red. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be a tight parking lot. See where it puts the trailer once we pick it up. I don't see it yet. Freight market. One, yep. Big job. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Not too bad. I am not going to hit that fifth wheel pin. Not right there, I'm not. I already know. And Red's going to pull in front of me. He Red's impatient. He doesn't wait. He just goes.
Mine's in a totally different spot.
I know, but you're supposed to wait until someone's done backing up. You don't just pull in front of them. There we go. Three hours to get there. What is with these time limits? Why is it giving me such small amounts of time to get these loads there? Does it want... It just wants me to speed. I think it wants me to speed, guys. It literally wants me to break traffic laws. How much time did it give you to get your load there? Because it's the same load. Same exact load.
13 hours and 30 minutes.
How? Why is it giving me such slow time? This wasn't even a timed load. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is it doing that to me? I wanted to have it like a regular drive. I don't want to have to speed there. I mean, I should have enough time to get there, but we'll break some traffic laws. This is crazy. It wants us to get there so fast.
Because it knows that you don't need the money, and it knows that I need it.
Yeah, I guess. Like, oh, he doesn't need the money, so we're just gonna time everything he does. I call that a 360 no scope. Call that running a red light. Oh, we're gonna need the left lane up here anyways. I call this one driving through a green light. Oh, pretty train. Gotta turn up here, Red.
I know.
Ooh. Little tight, little tight. What is this? I've never seen this symbol on the map before. This, like a golf tee. Oh, this is a, now I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's a pass.
It's a toll road. We're on a toll road.
Start toll fee free. So we passed,
Yeah, we're on a toll road. Well, I haven't seen one of those symbols in a long time. I think the last time I seen one of those was like Euro Truck when we did Euro Truck stuff.
yeah.
We're gonna cruise since I'm on a time limit. We're gonna try to make up some time here. We'll crush as much time as we can on the toll road here. Two brothers cruising the open highway.
Hoping one of them don't try to wreck the other.
That's right. Yeah, just don't run into me, Red. I'm doing 96 miles an hour to make up some time here. I'll try not to glaze my brakes over this time. Oh, oh. Oh boy. We are cruising now. Oh, I wonder why that's doing that. Oh. I am making headway. Picture point. No, we're flying past the picture point. Scenic area. You got your scenic zones. We're driving like this thing's a Formula One car. Better start slowing down. I think we're getting close to an exit here. Yeah, we're on an exit already. Slow down, Red. Coming up to an exit. Don't run into me. We're almost to our destination. We were going that fast. A customer expects delivery on time. I know, we're going. I'm trying to. Jeez. Sorry, I'm not even gonna stop for this. We're just gonna roll on through. Paid $11. Red's important today. He's gonna have to call Mama and be like, "Hey, Mama, happy Mother's Day. I love you." Red's a busy man. He's always getting phone calls. Not sure from whom. His lovers. Ooh. Well, when in doubt, let's just turn this thing into a straight. I got a time. Listen, people. I have a schedule to keep. That roundabout, I made it my. I went through and cut the grass on that one. 15 minutes. Just up the road here. We're breaking the laws here. I got a load to get. Oh, please don't hit anything coming through here. Oh, semi stay. There's a semi trying to go through the intersection. I ran a red light, Red. Be careful. Don't total your truck because of me. I got a schedule to keep. You don't. You got plenty of time. Maybe hop the curb a little bit. There we go. Don't damage your truck for me, Red. Don't damage your truck for me. Blue Bubba. Blue's gonna get it there. Oh, if he doesn't turn here, watch this. About to say, if he doesn't make that turn. Inside turn. Inside turn. Oh, dangerous. I'm doing some dangerous moves. Ooh, I might enjoy this a little bit. I like this little back road thing. I got enough time. I got like maybe 5 minutes to get it in a parking spot. Once I pull in the yard, enjoy this a little bit. Wait, is that our turn? That's not our turn. This is our turn though. Alright. Where does it want it? Back here somewhere. Are we in a train depot? Now we're on a dirt road. Back here somewhere. Hopefully it's a straight back. Let's check, let's look around while we're pulling into this beast. Maybe it's back in here somewhere? Let me pull it here. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's off to the left there. I don't know if it wanted me to pull through here though. Probably made a mistake coming through here. Okay, somehow I got to get it in there. All right, I see how I'm gonna do it. Try not to crank this baby as far as I can. I still see the spot, sort of. Let's try to get her in there. Let's plug the hole. I don't think I had anything on the right. I can't see it now, so. We're going the distance. We're going the distance. Will we get it there in time? We got 35 minutes to get it in the hole, which is like a couple minutes maybe. I just missed the sign. Missed the dirt pile. Turn it in a little bit sharper. I think I'll be able to make the turn now. Didn't be anything left on my right side. That's where the memory comes in. Try to remember where everything is while I'm backing this thing up. I should have it right there. That should be it. We are in here in time. All that speeding paid off. Now, Red, he can take his sweet time because he doesn't need to get it here as fast as I did. He's got like 11 hours or something to pull this thing in here. Oh, of course, you've got to remember I got to shift it back. Will he let me pull forward and out and around and out of the way? Let's see. I'm going to park the truck back here in this corner. Let's get an outside view so we can see Red put his trick in the hole. Ooh, what about this view? Nope. Can't move it with that one. Really? Only this view lets me do it. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Get her in there, Red. Do it for the live stream. Good job, Red. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. We're going to make it an early one today. We just wanted to do a little something after Mother's Day here for you guys. That way you had something to check out. Me and Red both appreciate you guys coming out. We were doing this drive for a friend of ours that passed away. So this is me and Red's relaxation day. You know, kind of like trying to get back into the mode of doing things again. If you guys don't know, we lost a friend. His name's Hammer. He did a lot of stuff with us, and come check out some of our older content and stuff. He's in a lot of it. So thank you guys for coming out and watching today. We appreciate you guys. We got some videos to shoot so we can get back up on the channel. And hopefully we'll come back with some other live streams coming next week. I don't have anything planned at the moment, but keep an eye out for stuff. So we'll be around. Me and Red, you know, we thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts for coming out and watching our stuff. So thank you guys. Enjoy your day. Goodbye. Peace.